I did want to talk about a positive female experience. welcome to the female podcast that has very few
to talk about
positive female moments.
We told y'all we was gonna give a little toxic. We did a little bit. We did.
Yeah,
we said it.
We are. We'll get into Bryson Tiller's anniversary of Toxicity, his album. We'll get into that too. But before we do that, I did want to applaud and send love to Meg Thee Stallion for her Saturday Night Live performance, which I thought was electrifying. I had to use that word. I felt
like electrifying, but
I thought it was
nice. It was nice.
I was not
positive.
I was not expecting any of the political messaging that was attached to it.
I wasn't expecting that either. Actually, no, she did it for the BET Awards too.
And I watched the title concert that she did, and she did a montage of all the slain Black individuals that have been terribly lost by police brutality. So she's done that already.
Yeah.
So she's already on that wave.
The title, but doing that on the title platform is way different than doing it on SNL.
I was going to say, because she also did it at the BET Awards. She had the Black Lives Matter.
BET Awards and title are her audience. Yeah. SNL is a completely different audience. It's a completely separate demographic. And so I applaud her for that. I think it was really incredible. I think she did great. And, the twerk was still on point. Mm-hmm. The twerk was on point.
Shout out to my homegirl, Danae B.
I'm here for, Danae B. Yes, Danae. Yes, we are here for this. We are here for the twerk.
My fellow mom.
I do want to bring up, too, a whole lot of people are questioning the twerk, questioning the performing after being shot in the foot. We were talking about it before we got on, but it is a chunky heel, so it's technically not a heel.
Chunky heel is comfortable.
Listen,
I performed in a chunky heel and could still feel my toes. Yeah. Never had any hammer toes. Never had any bunions. No issues like that in a chunky heel on stage.
She's doing okay.
She's doing all right.
It's her foot. It's her business.
I saw the nerves in the whole performance. Though.
I mean, it's kind of.
I'm not gonna lie. The performance wasn't.
It's kind of everybody's business.
It is everyone's business.
She got shot. We all saw everything. We all saw the turmoil that took place on the internet over her getting shot. And at the end of the day, I'm thoroughly impressed that she can still twerk in the capacity that she can with any injury. But we've seen a lot. We see athletes do it all the time, and we don't question them.
Fact.
Listen. Saquon Barkley came back, after tearing something and did wonders. Had incredible yardage in that whole season.
And after
4 to 6 weeks, and nobody questioned it. So I'm not questioning Meg's twerk skills. Get it, sis?
No, you're right. Valid.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, I would love to see Meg in a courtroom just abruptly say, nigga.
Go ahead. I love this. Abruptly say.
Just abruptly say, Yana, I'm a freak bitch. I would love to see that. No.
Why that line?
Wait,
in the courtroom?
Because she said it. I would love to. No, honestly, sorry, my brain went there. I don't know why. I would love to see Megan Thee Stallion just in a courtroom setting, just stand up and proclaim, Yana, I'm a freak bitch. Just
in a courtroom setting.
In a courtroom setting. Right. I mean, she said it in WAP. I would like to see it in real life. Wigs being thrown, a hung jury. You know what? A hung.
Do not.
There we go.
Do not.
All right. Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and register this to the Screen Writers Guild and see what happens from there.
I think that's a great idea.
It's crazy because a lot of people have definitely been talking about, of course, the Meg Thee Stallion, the Tory Lanez incident. Tory Lanez is just out here living his best life. Done dropped an album and now is shooting videos in New York City.
Yeah, well, he's just out here shooting everything. Well, no one cares. Nobody asked.
Boom.
Nobody asked. Nobody cared. Yeah, it's just no one cares.
I hate to because I guess it plays back to your 5 minutes of cancel. I mean, people was really trying to sign things to send him back to Canada, and here he is just literally walking the streets.
Well, no, I've actually seen a lot. Once he dropped that project, that 5 minutes of cancellation was over as soon as he dropped the project. It was like, oh, well, he's telling his side of the story. What? He dropped that project. First of all, let's just discuss the lack of PR and marketing that exists all across the industry.
Where is the A&R to stop these?
People have stopped reading the room. I don't know what the fuck happened. People have stopped reading the room.
There is no room.
No one reads the room. Nobody follows any sort of standard or protocol as far as what should happen socially when you drop. No, he dropped a whole entire project the day after we received the information about Brianna Taylor's case and how there were no charges for her murder.
R.I.P. Brianna Taylor.
Right? So, and fuck those guys that shot her. I'm not even gonna call them cops. There's no positive words, potential positive words that I am willing to grant them. Fuck those guys that killed her. And anybody that shot those wanton endangered bullets fuck them.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
So for him to drop a project,
say it,
the day after, considering what black women are already being asked to endure and converse about and accept.
The lack of awareness.
The lack of
Astounding.
compassion is appalling. That to me is appalling. And
I really think, I mean, you see a lot of men, R.I.P. Breonna Taylor, everyone has been posting that. And it's because she died. So what, Meg would have had to die for y'all to see the severity of the fact that this man
she had to post a picture of her foot. She had to post a picture from the hospital of her injury to verify for the masses that she was shot.
As black women, that's what we have to do at this point.
Right.
And she still went up on that SNL stage.
Our trauma.
And said, protect black men.
Right.
After saying protect black women.
After all of that.
After all of that.
I mean, she said it even before all of this kind of like trailed and snowballed. She went on live and said that she never said anything to the police because she was trying to protect a black man from being slain or brutalized by the police.
Right.
And what he do? Make an album, throw Kehlani name in there, JoJo name in there. J.R. Smith randomly, but
shout out Kehlani and JoJo both for taking a stand.
Yeah,
I agree
because I really do think that what we are not seeing enough of is more female artists getting together and really supporting one another. That's what support looks like.
Yeah, I agree.
That really is what support looks like. So shout out to y'all for doing that because I think that was really powerful and it was important. And to me, again, I have not seen a lot of men come out. There have been a few.
Yeah.
Bun B came out and spoke against Tory.
He did.
But very few male artists have come out and say, that he's a clown for how he handled himself, or even with the and maybe here's the thing, none of us were there, right? So we don't even know. So none of us really know unless we were there. Cool, innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So if that's the approach, if that's the approach we want to take, fine. But the handling of the allegations, I am an advocate.
Wild.
I'm an advocate for the how you handle something, how you say something, how you move. In response to something, to me speaks volumes. It shows me who you are for real.
Valid.
How you handle allegations like that. The fact that there was not an immediate address to the people to apologize for even a misunderstanding. None of that. You dropped an album. Good night. Good night, sir. That's all we have to say.
I said it on Twitter, and I'll say it again. We allowed him in 2020 to use Instagram as a platform to degrade women. We cannot be surprised that this is the response that he gives in this situation. We can't.
I agree. But I will say, in response to that situation, we're going to move on because I don't want to give him no more of our pod time. Man.
Bloop.